Zed's well back with another one. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give a video a like, leave a comment below. So I've just noticed that there's a blogger, he goes around different cities, different hoods. His name's IMS Nation. He done a blog in Birmingham, in Hockley to be exact, Hockley slash Spring Hill. He done a thingy around there, yeah, a hood vlog around them areas. Hockley and Spring Hill are right next to each other. Yeah. So they was just walking around there and it, but I noticed when I was watching it, yeah, because I watched all of it because I'm familiar with them ends there. When I was a youth, I used to walk through Hockley, Spring Hill to get to Ladywood. You know what I'm saying? Because my auntie used to live in Ladywood, and I had a cousin, well, cousins that lived in Hockley right there, like right on the borderline of Hockley, Spring Hill. I had a cousins that lived there as well. So I've been all around there. I used to walk all around there as a youth, so I know them areas very well. You get me, especially by that park where he started it. One of my cousins used to live just round the corner from there. So I watched the hood vlog, obviously, yeah. And I just watched it and I just thought, you know what? After I watched it, I phoned up my brethren and I said, yo, bro, have you seen this and that? He's like, yeah, I seen it. And we both said the same thing, like, yo, this IMS Nation, brother's a bit messy, ain't it? Because he was asking certain questions and basically just baiting man to say certain stuff and he just seemed like he was just excited to be in the hood and it just was messy, bro. It just was messy and I was just thinking, rah, man, nah, man, like you get me. Obviously, man do their hood vlogs, people do their hood vlogs, yeah. And we understand what's going on the roads. Like Nims Nation ain't the reason why beef is on the road. The beef's already there. The beef's been there for ages. You get me? But it just seemed like he was kind of baiting man to say certain stuff, just to get content, man. Like he didn't care. Wagwan. Well, we see people do hood vlogs. Hood vlogs, there's nothing wrong with doing hood vlogs. I'd do a vlog where I'd interview man and walk around, but it's about how you do it at the same time. That's what I'm saying. It's about how you do it. Certain questions you ask and whatnot. I seen him on there. He was asking set man, when did you get your first strap? Oh, who are your ups? And then as soon as he said who are your ups, like, yo, fuck, rare, and fuck. You get me? Like saying fuck certain areas and all that. It's just like, yo, this guy's kind of a beta, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just seemed like he was excited to be in the hood. He just seemed like he was excited to be in the street. You know what I'm saying? Just you can just go and dip and dabble into that life, and then you can just get off. Where these men are out there for real. You get me? Where you don't know that certain things you do could cause something to happen to someone of them on the road. Like even was it a day or two after that blog, somebody did get killed who was in that blog, but obviously it weren't down to IMS and all that. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's what I'm saying. That's just a reality of it. We know what's going on the road. We know what you know what I'm saying. But don't add to it. Don't throw fuel on the fire. You're throwing fuel on the fire the way you're going about it. You get me? Maybe he's just young or whatnot and he don't know no better. He's not from the roads. He don't understand. But this is why people are sick because he's got a bit of backlash from it. I'm gonna get into that in a bit, but this is why people are giving you because there's certain people who are experienced and understand and know what can lead to certain things being said or certain things being done in blogs. You get me? Certain parts them man showed certain cuts where they walk through in the areas and all that. People, there's man out there taking notes. They went to certain yards outside certain yards. People out there probably thinking, "Oh, okay, is that one of the spots?" Then all right, safe. All kind of stuff like that. And it just seemed like he didn't care. It just seemed like he was kind of excited and just wanted the content. Them ones. Whereas certain people are gonna know better to like. If I'm doing a video on something and I'm seeing a man do incriminating himself or doing too much, I'm gonna edit that out. Where he just seems like, yo, he wants man to crash out and get that footage. That's what it seemed like with Ims. And I don't even know if I can blame it on age because there's man like Brumtown. Shout out Brumtown who does the Birmingham vlogs here. But he goes about it the right way. He goes about it the right way. Man like Ims now was just asking certain questions, who are your ops and just asking man about straps, kind of like some Vlad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like how Vlad is a, you know how Vlad is a beta. That's what I felt like he was kind of doing a bit. So I'm not telling him, yo, at the end of the day, and it can get him in trouble as well. It can get him in trouble as well. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad people spoke up about it because I should have done a video about it really, but I did watch the whole video. And shout out Malachi Nunes, yeah. Shout out Malachi Nunes, mentor Malachi on TikTok. Yeah, go and follow him because he spoke up about it. You get me? He spoke up about it. He says, yo, because we watched the videos and that. I'm gonna show you a few clips. I feel like no, I feel no like idiots like this you young YouTuber don't realize how dangerous going to the man them and getting them to expose a lot of talks. This is what I'm saying. He baited them to say certain things, and these men are on road. Certain man ain't quick enough, or you know what I'm saying. Certain man just don't give a fuck, and will say certain stuff. It's on you to, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's on man to answer the question. When Ims asked my man about when he had his first strap and that, my man, you can see my man weren't falling for it though. He weren't falling for it. You get me? To this point, one of the youths in the video is who got stabbed the next day. Ims Nation, do you realize what impact this had? You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't blame it fully on Ims that that happened to that youth. You get me? Because the streets is the streets. There's certain things gonna happen, but I just feel like Ims was just, you know what I'm saying, loving it too much, man. Like adding to it. There's nothing wrong with speaking, asking it about it. You didn't even ask certain questions like, "Yo, where do you man want to see yourself in 10 years?" or "What do you want to do?" You know what I'm saying? You didn't even want to balance it out. Then if you're gonna ask certain things, if you want them to get on certain crud, get them on. Ask them. You know what I'm saying? Or balance it, or just don't ask them about it. Not on and just go and walk around the areas because the man took big walks. You know what I'm saying? Just go and walk around. Just ask them certain other questions, man. And then he says in his caption here, this post ain't staying, but I can't take silly kids in this generation. He is not from the hood and asks stupid questions that exposes the youth, and it led to one of them dying the next day. Some kids need calling out. Ims Nation, do you even know how bait you made things and the repercussions that happen? He's a beta, bro. He's a beta. You know what I'm saying? Let me go into this video. I got a few clips of these videos.
What side's more dangerous, London or like Brom? What do you think?
I don't know, you know, that's obviously people are gonna assume, yeah, their sides are fucking probably more on. But when fucking shit on the ends is actually popping, ain't nothing really popping as much as around here, bro. I'll be real.
Back in the day, it used to though.
Yeah, nah, definitely. But I'm trying to say it's more like, you see, London man, they will know this as well. Ones that man have come across, we stayed live and dangerous every day. Like that was just a normal thing, going everywhere.
Boy.
Where in London, man are talking about they're staying with their yingers. The man was staying with both yingers and
what? Hey, I can't lie, I've heard too much stories. Guys bringing out waps into the club. How the flip do you get into a club with a wap?
I don't
Are you
know,
man paying security?
I don't know.
See that there? How'd you get in the club with the WAP and that? But my man ain't dumb. My man, look at my man's response.
You know, bro, people have got magic tricks.
Oh, man.
You get me? Now, if my man would have answered, said, "Yeah, we give the bouncer. There's certain bouncers we know in town. We give them money and they bring it in for us." He would have recorded. He would have just let that run. He wouldn't have edited that and thought, "Rah." He would have just got the content. You see what I'm trying to say?
People paint us as bad people still, but it's not even that. You know what it is?
Certain clips, yeah. Apparently, the brother in the back here, he's the one who passed away. One of them did pass away after. Now, I'm not saying that's Ims's fault or not. Do you know what I'm saying? But just the way Ims went
Bro.
about
Wait, how long does Cooley have in jail?
How long did bro get again now? I think he got like an 18.
18 years.
EDS. That's a joke.
For what though?
Some bullshit, man. That the man have never done. Some shooting.
Boy. I can't lie.
Chat to me.
That's a mad sentence though.
Yeah.
18 years. Bro. Wait, how long does Cooley have in jail?
just all these kind of things anyway. This is the whole blog. You get me? It's not out no more. It's been deleted. it's off the thing. Even when I made you think posted my man Malachi Nunes, yeah, talking about this whole blog, yeah, and I commented on it as well. I said, yo, I even said, yo, that was about a week or so ago. I said, yo, that brother Ims is messy, bro. You get me? But like I said, he's young at the same time. Maybe you can learn from this. Maybe you can learn from this, but it's just not a good look, man. A lot of people. That's why certain time it's good for people to have been in them situations to go and speak to man because they know they're not gonna try and entice nothing in the streets or add on to what's already going on. You get me? But yeah. So anyway, people are being upset about that. Next thing you know, the video was got taken down. Here is mentor Malachi speaking about it again. You get me? And he says, "Look, Ims, I tried to help you, bro, but you didn't listen. Safeguarding is a real thing, especially in Brum, because he understands. He knows Wagwan. He knows that someone can end, something could happen behind that blog. You get me? It's that real. It's that serious. Man ain't telling you not to do your thing. Man are just telling you, yo, just go about your thing a bit more. You know what I'm saying?"
Guys, let me introduce you to Safeguard.
But anyway, look, this is an email from YouTube support team, basically saying that the thing's been taken down. You get me? That blog's been taken down. So if you ain't seen it, more time, a lot of man have already seen it. But if you ain't seen it, it's not there no more anyway.
A YouTuber, content creator, tried to make some good content, but he never got consent from parents. Never got consent from any mentors. He never got consent from people who look after the young people in Birmingham. The young people he's filming, high risk, gang affiliated. Some of them are leaving that life, trying to do their thing positive. But all he highlighted was the badness, the negativity. He was supposed to highlight the
Exactly. That's all it if you all it highlighted was the negativity. Now, if you're gonna get some negativity in there, get some positivity in there as well, or just because that is them man's reality right now. That's how they're living on the road, doing their thing. Cool. We get that. That's nothing to do with him. That's just the reality of the situation. But it's just like if you're gonna leave it like that, just keep it in the middle. Then don't go on go and look for the negative and not get some positive. Balance it out a bit.
positivity in his content, but he didn't because he wanted to do it for views. So he posted it. He never cleared no one's faces. He never edited it, and he never sent it to them before it went online to check it. So that means he wanted to do it for views. So instead of the young people taking it onto their own hands and forcing him to remove it, we need to do things professionally because there's a set of rules that you need to stand by and stick by. And in the community, check in when you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So this happened because the community safeguarded the young people. This happened. A mother of one of the kids also safeguarded, as well as myself, as well as other leaders of the young people who are trying to protect the young people. And YouTube was like, am I a dickhead? You think you can upload content on YouTube and not get consent from the people and film underage people and people's homes and families and get views and get paid? Nah, bedroom. He didn't even check in with YouTube guidelines. Also, I will be putting a content creator forum so the new content creators can follow the rules so they can get paid properly and not have to go through this because they didn't listen, because they tried to do it for views and not trying to listen to people that already know the rules.
So there you have it, man. Like I said, man. At the end of the day, yeah, I hope Ims has learned from this, man. Hope he's learned from this. You get me? Because there's a way about going about it. You don't see people moaning at Brumtown when he does his vlogs because he does them right. You get me? You don't get messy. You don't get involved in nothing. The man them in the video from the ends are gonna do what they do. That's It's not your job to bring it out of them. You get me? So shout out Malachi, yeah. Shout out Brumtown. And let me know what you lot think about this whole situation anyway. Do you lot think Ims is messy or do you think Ims was just doing his thing? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel. Give a video a like. Leave a comment below.
Oh, I was always a hustler. So when I talk to a young dude, I'm like, bro, my advice to you is going to be money advice. I don't gonna get philosophical, give
Right,
you no
right.
religious advice. Bro, get you some money, you gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You gonna feel different.